Yeah. Do you fall in love with me more and more every day?
Yeah.
Okay. Last bite. With your little bowl. Have we talked about your little bowl yet? Grab your little bowl.
We don't need to talk about my bowl.
Grab your little bowl. I think it's funny. Show them your bowl and tell them why it's so special to you.
It's embarrassing.
Oh, is it? Tell them about your bowl.
I use this bowl for weeks on end without washing it. It's not weeks. It's like a week.
But yeah, so it is. It
not
does,
great.
It
I won't lie.
Yeah, but he has like he has so many meals throughout the day, so you have to just make the most of what you have.
Yeah, I feel like when I put clean food in it, it washes it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I'm constantly washing it with the new food that I make in there.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But what kind of sucks is when the dishwasher needs to be empty, I'm like, fuck. Like, I know it's my dishes.
Yeah.
I can't be like, hey, Pat, like, empty the dishwasher.
No, because I have one bowl that isn't in the dishwasher.
Even though I still do that and you still empty it for me sometimes. Yeah. Very nice.
Got a wedgie.
Get it out. Get it out. Okay, you guys, I have my gamer boyfriend on the podcast or the YouTube today or podcast, whatever you want to make of it. I have been thinking about if this becomes more consistent, is it a better idea to just throw up the audio on like a podcast platform, or should I just keep it all to YouTube?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this stuff.
Well, to be honest, me neither. Anyways, this
put your opinion in the comments. Like and subscribe.
Just like that. No, but the last time Pat was on, it was at a very... How would you describe that time of our lives? Do you remember that day when we recorded together?
Kind of.
What was I like as a human? Do you feel like I'm a little more calm now? Or no?
Sure.
I kind of have like a little PTSD from those months. And
yeah, those are hard months for you, for sure.
And recording with you for that YouTube video, I just remember how I didn't want to do it really. I did it just because I was like, okay, we got to keep the momentum going. But now I feel like I'm excited to have you on, and I feel a little more natural.
We just get to talk and spend quality time together.
Yeah, exactly.
On camera for the world to see.
Are you excited?
And if one thing leads to another, we'll post it on OnlyFans.
But I do want you on because I'm realizing this is my bad side, and this side is on the camera.
Should we switch?
Yeah, that's what we did last time, didn't we? We are on different sides. Because this is just, see this jaw, and then this jaw.
I feel like no one's going to notice.
I know, but can we switch? You have to keep your mic. You go over, I go under. Come on. Okay. Like, are you more excited? Are you more excited to be here?
I got a wedgie again.
Okay, you good?
I don't know. This side's weird.
Do you? I know it's not. We have like certain sides that we sleep on at night. You're this side. I'm this side. I have to sleep on this side because I put this arm under the pillow, and this leg goes out, and I don't want to have you breathing in my face. So that's why. Okay. I forget what I'm talking about when you don't answer.
You
my
asked
questions.
me if I'm more excited.
I do kind of want you on most of the time because I feel like it's just a little more natural with a co-host. And I know
I've been lied to. She literally told me before this, she goes, you'll just be on, like, you know, I'll have you on today and maybe every once in a while.
Every single week. No, I'm thinking like you come on bi-weekly and I do it the other, and maybe I'll try to get some other people, whatever. But I was trying to yesterday. I was like, okay, so if we record, like, you have to, you know, maybe tell a story about your day or just kind of like get into it. And you're like, I don't do that. And like that was one of the conversations we're having is I'm wondering how this is going to go because I could talk about myself. I get home from the day.
That's how it's going to go probably.
I get home from my day.
Sit here and you're going to talk about yourself.
And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. How blah, blah, blah. I did this and then I did this. I literally give you a play by play. And then I'm like, how was your day? And you're good. And then even this the beginning of this, I'm chatting away. I talk. I don't leave enough space or quietness and I just keep going. So if you ever want to interrupt me.
I won't, but okay.
Okay, but put that microphone way up there. You remember the drill. Okay, well, I'll start off by asking you a question. That's going to be a question every single week. If I do this weekly, it might be bi-weekly. We'll find out. But we start off these episodes by asking, what's the weirdest shit you've done this week? And I can go first to help.
I don't know.
I can go first to help. One being that I spent probably a good 3 hours researching on WebMD about clubbing nails because my friend Paige grabbed my hands and she goes, do you have a disease? I was like, what? Like, I know my fingernails aren't the cutest. Like, I bite. The cuticles are ripped apart. I got anxiety, but like, they're not that bad. So throughout the week, have you seen me doing this?
Yeah, you've done it like every day.
I keep going and trying to see if they're not like that anymore. So either
kind of like that. I think that's just how
oh my gosh,
nails
yeah.
are shaped.
The other weirdest thing I did was probably right before this episode, before we recorded.
What'd you do?
Think. It'd be really weird if someone on the outside knew that this happened, but we kind of just laughed and thought it was normal for us. I was about to take a shower, or I just got done taking a shower.
Oh, you're going to share that?
Should I not?
All right, go for it.
I was in the shower and I was like, I haven't shaved my butthole in a minute.
Yeah.
Like a minute. I don't care anymore. Do you care?
Clearly not.
Okay, so I was just really curious.
What's it look like back there?
What's it look?
You know?
What's going on back there?
We all have those curiosities.
Yeah, and instead of using a mirror, I just brought my phone to Pat and I said, "Will you take a photo quick?" And yeah, it's now in my trash folder. I should probably empty my trash, but
at least
wow, I'm gonna definitely do an everything shower tomorrow.
We'll put the picture on the screen for you.
The other weird thing I did. See, I could keep going.
I haven't even tried to think of my weird things.
Okay, you keep thinking, and I'll share one more.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to come up with anything.
I'll help you.
Have I done anything weird this week?
Yeah, I'll help you. But you keep thinking. I bet you can think of something. The other weird thing that I did this week, I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's petty. I decided to label my condiments with my name.
Oh, that was fucked up. Yeah. Literally, we share like the food items usually.
And what does share mean to you?
We share them. We both use them as we please.
Okay. And by share,
to be fair, I do eat more than you.
Yes, a lot more. And I eat a lot too. But like when it comes to me, all of a sudden so excited to make a chicken apple sausage, like hot dog, and put ketchup on it. And then the ketchup's gone and I had no idea, you know. And then he brings the entire ketchup bottle to work with him. I decided it's time for me to get my own ketchup bottle and put my name on it. So that's what I did. But that was petty and that was weird. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to continue to do that. Are you okay with it so far? Is it working for you?
I don't care that you have it. It's more so just like
the idea.
Doing it.
Yeah,
and
you're
the
right.
idea of it. Like, it's fine if you want condiments.
You're right. It's not anything besides I just want the security and the safety that my ketchup will be there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That was weird.
Okay, your turn. Weirdest shit you've done. Maybe in the past 4 months. They haven't heard from you for years.
Well, I don't like remember the weird shit
Okay.
I do. I don't think.
We'll get better at this, but I'm thinking like.
Well, now that I know, like I'll maybe try to remember, but
Yeah.
Have I done anything weird?
I don't know if it's weird. Well, you do a lot of weird things. Like I should have thought about it for you more than this.
Or like give me a heads up.
I know I should have. I'm sorry. because I gave myself a heads
right.
up, which isn't fair
And
to
now
you.
I'm hit by surprise.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not fair to you, babe.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should have told you that was coming.
The only thing I can think of is the picture you got.
Yeah, you took the picture, so that's weird.
No.
Of my butthole?
Oh, no, not that picture.
Oh.
The picture that Evan sent you.
Oh, yeah. Do we put that on the screen? That's funny. You're shirtless
Sure.
in it. Oh my God.
No, maybe not.
Pat's
We'll decide
gonna be
later. We'll decide later.
Pat's going to be shirtless on my YouTube channel.
No.
Yeah, so Pat and his friends went to, you tell a story.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but I shut up.
So me and my friends went. We were working out, getting huge together. And then afterwards, we had to look at how huge we had gotten. So we all got
Typical.
basically like
Naked.
half naked, almost fully naked, like in our underwear. And we were flexing in the mirror. But then I also was pretending to bust a load on another one of our friends.
Good choice of words. Yeah.
Yeah. And someone got a picture of it. And well, I actually ended up sending it. They tried to send it to Sophie to be funny. Yeah. And then they sent it to the wrong number. So
not they, I did. I'll be honest.
You sent it?
Yes.
Who'd you send it to?
This is what happened.
You lied to me again?
No, I didn't. That's exactly.
No, you told me he sent it to the wrong number.
No, I'll read you the message I sent you. I said, fun fact, he was showing me the photos and I zoomed in and sent it to myself. Then realized I hadn't received the message.
From his phone, though.
Then I realized I hadn't received the message. So I said, Evan, why didn't you send it to me? And then I went back to his phone and we sent it to the wrong number.
I see what you're saying.
We were off by one digit. And so some random person has a zoomed in photo of you. Yeah. Pretending to. And you don't look like a typical, like, I don't know. You kind of have an intimidating sexual aura about you. I think it's because you're bald and big, and you obviously do, because the ladies on the Instagram, like whenever, those dance videos that I post on Instagram, like there's something about you that people are like, he's a secret sexual icon. Or maybe it's just because I'm your girlfriend. And
I don't think people think that about me.
I think people secretly do. But I also just think you're so hot.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, sorry. He doesn't like that. But
just kidding.
I did post. I've posted videos on my Instagram for years. And the first video I posted, Pat, viral. 3 million.
Just because it was hilarious.
And like.
It's because people are laughing at me.
No, they're literally like.
A little bit.
They're literally like, this is the definition of masculinity. This guy. They were
because they're laughing at me. And they're
no,
like,
they weren't.
He knows he's getting laughed at. It's empowering.
Did you get any DMs?
No.
Be honest.
No, I'm not even kidding. No.
I didn't tag you in the last one because I didn't want all the thirsty girls to take you away.
Yeah, get away.
Yeah. I was like, I should put the videos up here just in case you haven't seen them because they are good. Number 1. Number 2.
I think number 1 was Coke and number 2 is Pepsi. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so.
Which one do you want? So what? Sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, it is more obvious than I thought it was. Dude, this is the second time.
Why didn't it do that to you?
Because I saw it happen to you, and I tried to have it not happen.
It was floating up. Which one do you want?
I don't care. Maybe the one that's giving you issues.
Good idea. Well, now that I have to wash my sheets, speaking of Diet Coke. So, the beginning of this year, I decided I was going to do excuse me. The beginning of this year, I decided I was going to do a cut. I haven't done a cut in a minute, like an intentional cut. And I was doing so well. I think I was 2 weeks in. I was at a good rate of weight loss. I had the perfect amount of deficit with my calories. I was feeling good. And all of a sudden, 1 week, Pat did some grocery shopping for us. And when I'm in a cut, like I love to have a lot of Diet Coke. I probably have like 3 a day. And I start drinking the Diet Coke. And I'm like, so weird how good these are making me feel. I feel like I have a little extra energy. I feel like I'm not in a deficit anymore. And I literally said to you in the bathroom, I was like, Pat, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I'm not in a deficit. Like I feel great. Like I kind of was like whacked out a little bit that week. I was like, yeah. And then we're down in Lund's grocery shopping. We looked at the caffeine-free Diet Coke.
Oh.
There's a caffeine-free Coke Zero that looks just like the caffeine-free regular Coke. Okay, they have the same colors, and everything. And I look at Pat and I say, "Did you buy the wrong Coke?" And he's like,
"Yeah."
He's like, "I don't think so." We ran upstairs and we're done with that whole. I was gonna say carton. What are they
box?
Called? Box. I don't know. We're done with the whole box. And I was drinking 3 Cokes a day. They were full sugar, so I was adding an additional what is that? 700 calories a day. So I was not in a deficit. I was
it's not 700.
500. If I had 3 or 4
I don't
a day,
think you had.
It took me from a deficit to a surplus.
Maybe.
You mean girled me. Did you do it on purpose?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Yes, I did.
And tell me why.
Because I like them thick.
I thought so.
Also, I guess before we move on, we should say we're both a little neurotic about that shit. So
yeah,
if you're watching this and you're like, oh my God, these people are psycho. Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah, for me, I mean, that's definitely something I take with me from my disordered past. Is I would never order a regular Coke if I could just have a Diet Coke.
Well, and some of it too is your mindset around it.
Yeah.
Because you don't have an unhealthy mindset around it anymore. I don't think.
No,
doesn't seem like.
It's just
it tastes the same.
Why
and then
would
you can eat more normal food.
Yeah. Now I want your take on if diet or artificial sweeteners spike your blood sugar or spike your blood sugar.
Well, they definitely don't spike your blood sugar.
But
because there's no sugar in it.
But insulin?
No, I don't think it's a big response because I said this to you at one point, but I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Mike, our favorite.
Yeah, we love
Shout out Dr. Mike Israetel. But he made a point that's if you really did see that big of a insulin spike and you didn't have sugar, which you don't when you're drinking Diet Coke, let's say you just wake up in the morning, your fasting blood sugar is low, and you have a Diet Coke, you would go into a coma. You'd go hypoglycemic and go into a coma.
Oh, if you had
just a huge insulin response and your blood sugar wasn't high, it just doesn't happen.
And I put stevia in my coffee every morning when I haven't had food yet.
Yeah.
So
it might spike it a little bit, but not.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Coach Pat. Hey, Coach Pat, will you bring your head up off the wall? Thanks. Coach Pat. I forgot to mention why I called you a gamer at the beginning of the episode, by the way.
Yeah.
Pat's been playing Zelda.
Oh, it's the new Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom. It's pretty freaking cool.
And I just hear him, I can't find the dragon.
Okay, so...
You want to explain it a little bit?
Spoiler alert.
I've tried to ask you and you won't explain it to me.
No, that's not true. You haven't asked me.
I asked
you. You asked me when I'm in the middle of a battle.
Okay, and
I'm focused, so no, I can't explain it.
Well, now's a good time.
Now is a good time. So...
Bored.
Well,
just kidding.
Do you want just the dragon story, or do you want the whole story of the video game?
Just because we have people watching, I would say the short one.
Okay. So, but the dragon's the whole, everything leads up to the dragon.
Yeah, get nerdy. Okay,
real brief.
Get nerdy about it.
So basically, Zelda is a Anyways, eventually, when Link is there, the demon breaks out of his little magic prison and starts fucking Hyrule. And so Link now needs to save Hyrule. The only way you can do that is finding the dragon and finding the sword has a dragon, so that 1,000 years later she's alive. And so that's the dragon I was looking for. She has a sword. Then you have to land on top. You have to fly up and land on top of it.
Thanks for sharing, babe.
And then you have to defeat the Demon King.
Did it look like I was practicing? Did it look like I was practicing active listening?
No. He kept looking at your phone.
I couldn't.
But it was okay.
But now,
it's almost like you don't care about Zelda
Yeah,
or
like I
Link
really did.
saving Hyrule.
I really did try, but I did black out for a little bit. Yeah.
Do you even know why Zelda turned into a dragon?
I couldn't repeat one thing back to you.
It's so she could give Link his sword back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks for sharing, but should we move on? No, that's really cool. That's really cool.
No, I kind of want to keep talking about it.
That's really cool.
Okay, thanks.
No,
we
but
can move on.
actually, I wish I could relate to something like that. But I can't even get into Mario Kart. Like playing games is just
this one is
gives
like,
me anxiety.
This one, I don't know. I've never gotten into games before, but it like
You keep like, put it up there.
you can edit it.
No, not if your voice is quiet as fuck.
Turn it up.
No, I don't do that. All that shit. I just sync it. I let it do its thing. Anyways, what were you saying?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't usually get into video games, but like this one, you have all these like little mini quests you have to do, and so it's almost like that. Like you complete it, and then you're like, oh, I like accomplished something, and then it just like keeps
Going, so you don't
looping.
stop, and then you could play for a long
Yeah.
time. I will say it is. Did your ring just say? Did your Aura ring just say bedtime's
Yeah.
approaching? Are we synced?
Maybe.
That is mine. Just went off.
Or cycle synced.
You guys, it is.
Wow.
It is 6:15 p.m. and both of our Aura
Time
rings
to start winding down.
just told us it's time to start winding down. But no, I do think this video game thing has been one of the things that has definitely progressed our relationship in the past couple months. Would you agree?
Yeah, she wants me to leave her alone more often.
No, I don't. I just
It's okay. No, you do. That's
yeah.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
on Sunday, I rotted in this bed like all day long, and usually you would come in here.
Oh yeah, it would
and,
be
like,
annoying the fuck out of you.
annoying me all day long.
But no,
And I like tried to like not even go out in the living room. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been alone for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. And Pat's still out there playing his video game.
it wasn't 4 hours in a row. It might have been.
I said 8 hours before. I was being
No, it was
nice.
definitely not 8 hours.
I was being nice.
It was for sure not 8 hours.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say.
It might have been 4.
Yeah. How long have we been recording for?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably 20 minutes. Maybe longer.
Well, before I even get into the weekly weirds, I'll tell you what that is in a moment. Oh gosh, this light.
Is it bad?
What other updates do you have for the past 6 months? I talked about, I have an episode coming out soon of just me where I talk about my mental health, and I don't want to bore you guys with all that in this episode. Boring. But like, what have you been up to, babe? Like, tell them. What are you doing? Are you more in love? Are you more in love with me than you were
the last time?
Yeah. Do you fall in love with me more and more every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you love me more now.
Yeah, I think so.
But you're not like up to like the potential of love. Oh my God.
What do you mean?
He paused.
Am I
Just
like,
kidding.
do I love you the most I ever will? I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that just means I'm going to love you more later.
Oh my God. You don't love me a lot? Let's fight. Let's get in a fight.
Oh, that's all I had to say.
No. Like now you're still at your job. What do you do for work? Tell him.
I don't want to hear what I do for work.
Just like quick like job title, and then what are you doing for your side hustle? What are your hobbies?
Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
My job title is project engineer. I work for a waste to energy company. That's probably all the detail anyone cares about.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm employed by Sophie also. She's been an okay boss. She's a little harsh. She can use physical punishment when I don't perform well.
But no, for your side hustle. So you coach a small group training.
Yes.
So
Sophie has her little small group sessions in the mornings, and I do one of those on Thursdays.
Yeah.
We're the BASAL Bros.
The BASAL Bros on Thursdays. If you ever wanted like a male personal trainer.
Yeah, come be a bro.
Come be a bro.
And it's all girls, by the way. So
yeah,
girls can be bros.
If you are a male and you want to work with Pat, you hit us up too.
Go for it.
We can fit you in.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, shameless plug. You also take one-on-one clients as well. So he's my coach.
Yeah, hit me up.
Yeah,
hit me up, bros.
Hit him up. Okay. That's enough of you. Just kidding.
I agree.
Yeah, it's okay. You did good. Good job talking about yourself.
Yeah.
You did awesome, honey. Now we're going to get into welcome.
Oh, I'm supposed to
No,
say.
me.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the weekly. God, I had onions for lunch, and a lot of them. I have to saute them. If they're not cooked, I can't digest them. I don't know what it is. But so I sauteed them, ate them, swallowed them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
And my burps have been smelling horrible. And I went to the orthodontist. Yeah. And so I was like trying not to let out a burp. And I let out the smallest burp.
And you blew it in their face?
No, but I let out the smallest burp and like I could smell the aura of burp around me. Usually you can't smell burps, but I could smell it. Almost like you letting out a little toot this morning at Los.
Yeah.
And you cleared the place out.
Well, there's no one around me anyways, but it smelled bad. I won't lie. I'm not usually like a fart in public person.
Really?
Yeah.
You hold them in?
Yeah, I must. I don't think about it that much, but...
Well, you probably just don't have to fart a lot in public.
I don't know if that's true.
Do you think
I fart a lot.
Do you think I'm a fart in public person?
Yeah, you 100% are.
Where do you think I got it from?
I don't know.
My mom. I got it from my mama. I remember as a kid walking through the grocery store and every step she'd take, she'd be like...
I've actually never seen that. I've just heard you talk about it, but it's funny.
You've heard my mom toot?
Yeah, not in public though.
That's so funny. Oh my God. We're just
sorry.
We're just so
sorry,
close.
Mom.
We're just so close, babe. You have no idea. I haven't heard your family toot.
Yes, you have.
No, when? I've never seen your mom toot. Does she toot? I feel like she doesn't.
Everyone does. Yeah, she does. Usually they're quiet though, and she'll just go, "Excuse me," and you like won't know why. But if that ever happens, it's because she farted.
That's so funny.
You for sure heard my sister.
And Do you remember?
Well, you heard me fart.
Do you remember the first family vacation that we went on? I accidentally let. Do you remember the first family vacation that we went on, and I just let one rip in the living room when everyone was sitting in there, and I was like,
and it smelled horrible.
And it smelled horrible. So I texted him and I said, "Please take the blame for this fart." And you did.
And I didn't. I threw her under the bus.
No, and you did.
Of course I did.
And that's when
my family doesn't care if I fart.
Yeah, and that's when I knew I loved you, babe. Welcome to the Weekly Weirds. The Weekly Weirds. Okay, I should have read this before this is my first time saying it. Is it stupid? Do you think it's dumb?
I mean, no. It's okay.
Oh,
it's definitely a little dumb. Is it not supposed to be?
God.
I thought it was supposed to be kind of dumb.
It's supposed to be weird. Okay, let me finish the sentence and you tell me if it's dumb, and then I have to read.
No, it's not like dumb in a bad way. I mean, it's a little. You knew it was dumb.
Well, Weekly Weirds.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be dumb and funny, yes.
Yeah.
Not like I'm like try too hard, right?
No, I don't. But it's supposed to be like you're making fun of yourself a little bit, right?
Yeah. Do I just change it?
Wasn't that the point? Isn't it like?
Yeah. The point is to just be like weird and not really give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't really
so then don't give a fuck.
Okay. Well, tell
me. It's definitely a little stupid.
Okay, let me just finish it. Welcome to the Weekly Weirds. This is a segment where we ask viewers weird questions and expose your answers.
Ooh.
Share weird weekly news that you probably haven't heard about. And 3, we give some weird advice to an anonymous listener write-in.
Oh, wow.
Question this week was, What are the dumb questions you annoy your significant other with? So what are the dumb questions you annoy your significant other with? Someone said, would you still love me if I was just a head and could only communicate through blinking? I was like, that reminds me of like, would you still love me if I'm a worm?
I saw something that was like, you know how guys wear, including me, the Carhartt pocket t-shirts?
Yeah, including you, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the pocket on your Carhartt is in case your significant other turns into a worm.
Literally. Someone else wrote in and said, I've asked, if we were on a deserted island and we were starving and you died first, would you want me to eat you? Which part of you would you like me to eat first?
I'll comment by answering.
Okay.
You could for sure eat me.
What part should I eat first?
Whatever the meatiest part is. I
know definitely what part not to eat then.
What part is that?
Not your penis.
Dude, it's on camera.
Okay, if a robber broke into our house and said, yeah, you can answer these actually. This is funny. Okay. So you're going to answer.
Do you
I'm going to
answer one? Could I eat you? You're dead.
Oh, yeah, you could for sure eat me. You would have to eat the meatiest part of me first, too.
Not the hairiest.
Rude. Okay, here's a good one for you.
Okay.
And be serious. Be real.
Oh, shit.
If a robber broke into our house and said he would shoot us if you didn't let me finger your butthole, would you let me do it?
So you have to finger...
Someone wrote this.
You have to finger my butthole for a robber not to shoot both of us?
In the feet. I'll say that. So we wouldn't die.
I mean, yeah, I'd for sure get my butthole fingered not to get shot. Anywhere. It doesn't matter where.
She said he always answers, what kind of a robber would come in here and say that? No. So he must really not want his butthole fingered.
Dude, that's so weird.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
It's not that big of a deal.
Imagine a finger. That's like way smaller
than your poop.
Than any poop.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I thought.
Chill out, buddy.
They need to chill.
Yeah. Take a finger up the ass.
I do this one a lot.
Finger buttholes?
No.
Oh.
If I looked like this, would you date me? And you just do something weird? Or like walk down the hallway when I'm like...
You do that?
Not that one, but I do. Would you date me if I walked like this? And then
you do that.
And then I'll walk weird?
The answer is usually no.
Oh my God. The last one someone said, have you ever seen my butthole? What did you think about it? And the answer, we already know the answer to that one. Insert any question about an ex or girl he's been with because I'm nosy.
That's funny.
If a kidnapper took me and told you where to come get me, would you listen to music on the way?
Maybe like some Nickelback to get pumped up, you know?
You have that rude.
Yeah, no, don't pull it out.
No, I just want to pull it.
I want to grow it.
Yeah, I just want to pull it. Okay. Weekly weird news. A French couple have been given a 1-year suspended sentence for keeping 159 cats and 7 dogs in their 80 square meter. Is that what it is? 80 square meter?
Yeah.
861 square foot flat. Animals
That's a lot of cats.
That's a lot of cats. Animals were discovered last year living in filth, many dehydrated, suffering from malnutrition, or infected with parasites. A couple, a woman, 68, and a 52-year-old man were also issued with a permanent ban on keeping pets. They were ordered to pay more than some euros, 150,000 euros, to animal rights charities and civil parties. Last year, police intervened in a dispute at the couple's flat and discovered the dozens of animals in each room. Authorities reported animal excrement everywhere. Excrement? Is that feces?
Yeah, I think so.
She had apparently taken her parents' 3 cats and 3 dogs in 2018 before bringing in around 30 cats living in an abandoned building to her flat. These animals had subsequently reproduced. A psychiatric assessment diagnosed her with Noah's syndrome. Have you heard of that?
Nope.
A psychological need to save animals even when incapable of properly doing so. Oh, that's
a little messy.
She's a cat lady, and she took it a little too far. That
almost seems like you should go to jail for that, you know?
Yeah, like you're killing animals, but at the same time...
Also, you're just like a absolute crazy person.
But she also was trying to save them.
That seems like a cop-out.
A little much.
I mean, maybe it's real, but...
It's funny because, like, we can't even hype ourselves up enough yet to get one animal, you know? Like...
Because we want to make sure we can take care of it.
Yeah, and she's taking care of
160.
Of 200 literal animals. Okay, write in from a listener. This will now be an option in my link in bio if you want to write in and ask us any advice questions.
Link in bio.
Could be about health in my Instagram. Could be about health questions you have. Obviously, we're both coaches, personal trainers, all the goods. Could be about your dating situationship and you want a girl and a guy perspective. I think we are good at dating. So, like, I was. So, like, I think we'll be good at that.
You think you were good at dating?
Yeah.
Nice. Apparently not.
Why? Because I'm dating you?
Yeah.
I was just kidding, babe. So if you want to ask a question, write us in. Or a lot of times it's like a situation. So this one's a situation. Do you want to try to read or do you want me to read it?
No, you can do it. You're better at that.
Okay. Neighbor does OnlyFans need advice. My wife and I just moved into a building. We spent the first few weeks without any disturbances. And then
reading it.
No, you have to listen and react. Okay, we spent the first few weeks without any disturbances. And then all of a sudden, we start hearing our neighbor through the walls more and more. At first, we didn't think much of it. And we started to listen a bit closer. To our shock, we started hearing her moan and groan and scream out, "Thank you, Steve Daddy 23 for the $100 donation." Or,
hell yeah.
Or
$100. That's pretty good.
Or, "Tonight we do butt play. How do we get her to quiet down or stop? I really don't like watching a movie at night with my wife while we hear our neighbor live stream herself masturbating next door." So with these advice questions, I think it's fun to give like some weird advice off the bat, and then we can like actually help you. So like my weird advice would be to maybe get on OnlyFans and subscribe, and then maybe, I don't know how this works exactly, but during her live stream.
Yeah, right. Way to play dumb. I don't know how OnlyFans works.
I don't know how to do it. But like,
how do I do it?
But like, I'm pretty sure you can like donate during the live stream, right? And you could donate her to be quiet. Donate to her anonymously and say, "I'll donate $100 to be quiet."
That's a good idea.
We're so close. What is going on?
Battery.
Okay, so that would be my weird advice. What's your advice? Or you can give a weird advice or realistic advice. Okay.
Or join in. That's where my brain went. Like
Your
knock
brain.
on the door and like, "Can we join?"
Oh.
Because then you can make money off of it too. I mean, if she's making like $100 in
like get in
donations, shit, that's pretty good.
You could also play like, I wonder if you could just play music really loud that disrupts her live stream a little bit.
No, yeah.
But it could be like funny. It could be like, "We're soaring, we're fly." If the walls are that
you
thin.
can't mess with someone's money like that. I think.
Yeah, but she's messing with their privacy and their like security and their quietness and their zen.
No. I think if you live in an apartment and it's not quiet hours, like that shit, like I'm sure she's not being crazy loud. Like she's probably not yelling if it's just thin-walled apartment. You know,
maybe she should get a like
kind of
really.
got to deal with it.
She could get a really sensitive microphone and wouldn't have to talk as loud. So I think you could actually have a really like. Have you even talked to her? You know, like, "Hey, just want to let you know, like,
yeah,
we can hear
get
what
her
you're
a
doing."
microphone.
You could be like, "We could hear what you're doing. Sounds sexy. Like I approve, but just keep it down." That's okay. We'll finish it. We'll keep talking though. Y'all, my camera is going out, so you're just gonna watch the rest of this on a black screen. Okay, so get over it, move on with it, and we're gonna keep talking.
Oh, okay.
But that was pretty much because we're pretty much done. That was the weekly weirds for the week. So weekly weirds, she done. Brought to you by no one.
Buy a black screen.
Buy a black screen. Thanks for joining me today, honey.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
It was so fun.
Thanks, babe. It was fun with you.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Because we're sitting here, it's very easy to get into the baby talk on accident. Like, we just did it on...
Not really.
Well, kind of. You didn't, but I did, babe. I talked like a baby like this.
Google gaga.
I just can't help it sometimes. God. Anyways, what do you want to do now?
Go get rice.
Does Daddy need a treat?
Oh, God. Yeah, we have to end.
But like actually go to Lund's and get you a little chocolate. Like you take your kid to like Dairy
chocolate.
Queen after their soccer game.
Yeah.
I take you to Lund's and Byerly's after you record with me.
Positive reinforcement for sure. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I kind of got a shit too. Bye, everyone.
Oh God. Ow.